Hold on a minute. Before you go ahead and invite your Filipina out on that first date, let me tell you where you definitely should not meet up with her. And yes, there are way too many guys out there who still think the following 5 spots are particularly romantic or cool, and let me tell you, they are not. I'm Götz, pushing 60, and with over a decade of living here in the Philippines, let me lend a hand in making your dates a smashing success. Now, before I bore you to tears, let me spill the beans on why the cinema is a downright lousy choice for a first date. Sure, we all love going to the movies, and Filipinas are no exception. They adore good entertainment. Plus, for many girls from the provinces, a movie outing is quite the luxury. So you'd think it'd be a decent choice for a first date, right? Think again. The point of a first date is to get to know each other better, isn't it? A dark movie theater is hardly the place to strike up meaningful conversation. On top of that, Filipinas usually lean towards the romantic side and are often shy. Your Filipina date is not likely to say no if you drag her into the latest horror flick just because that's your cup of tea. But trust me, she'll be itching to get home and away from you faster than you can say boo, leaving you puzzled and staring at an empty seat next to you. And if she's the one suggesting a movie and picks a Filipino film, rest assured it will be a sappy romantic comedy. She'll be laughing and crying, but you'll be lost in translation. Because guess what? They're all speaking in Tagalog. Your date is having the time of her life and you're just not in on the joke. So save the movie date for the 3rd or 4th outing. Even something as simple as holding hands becomes less awkward when you already know each other a bit. Bottom line, for a first date in the Philippines, the cinema is an absolute no-go. Alright, if a movie date is out of the question, how about that modern staple Netflix and chill, right in the comfort of your condo? You've got that swanky rented high-class condo complete with a fabulous 70-inch TV, practically a home cinema. Why not invite the lady over? Order some tasty food from a delivery service and you're all set for a great evening. Well, here's the rub. The girls willing to head over to your condo for the first date are probably used to this kind of setup, and chances are they'll be staying the night. Whether that aligns with your relationship goals, well, that's for you to decide. Sure, you could put together a romantic dinner at home, but a naturally reserved and shy 20-something Filipina will likely politely decline such an invite, especially if you're expecting her to show up alone. So save that cozy dinner with a side of Netflix and chill for hopefully the 3rd or 4th meeting. Trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Okay, so the other options are no-goes. How about karaoke? That's gotta be a safe bet. I mean, karaoke is the name of the game in the Philippines. Even the dogs and cats are belting out tunes around here because, hey, nobody minds and it's all in good fun, right? But hold your horses. Are you a good singer? Have you ever sung karaoke before, or is it something that makes you cringe? Trust me, if your only experience with karaoke is watching it on TV, then stepping up to the mic in real life takes some serious guts or a decent amount of liquid courage. So what's your date supposed to think if you invite her for a karaoke night and you're not having a blast? Or worse, what if you start singing and she can't stop laughing? Not to mention, she might have a sweet speaking voice, but you could discover that her singing chops wouldn't even pass muster in a shower duet. Karaoke can be a hit, especially as a group activity, but once again, better save it for later dates. Trust me, patience is a virtue that pays off in the long run. How about the idea of going to a resort together? A lot of foreigners do that. You know, they meet a girl and whisk her away for a weekend at a resort. Just like with the Netflix and chill scenario, the ladies who agree to this will most likely stay overnight. So a quick tip here. Which resort should you pick? Well, you're here for a good time, so naturally you'd go for one with all the bells and whistles. Entertainment, a pool, a beach bar and some nightlife. A whole day of fun and then some right. But hold up, that's precisely the kind of resort you should not pick if you're looking to get to know a girl for more than just a fleeting fling. For something more meaningful, it's better to go the opposite route. Choose a resort at the end of the world where there's absolutely nothing happening. I mean a place so remote you can't even get a cell signal. Dead quiet all day long. It's like being in the provinces, except she won't have any of her friends or family around. Just you and a whole lot of nothingness. If you both still like each other after a weekend in such a setting, then there might be something to it. But if she's itching to go home right after breakfast the next morning, well, problem solved, it wasn't meant to be. Alright, before I bring the mood down even further, by the way, church is not a great date idea either, and don't even think about the disco, unless of course you fancy shouting over boom 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 all night. So, pro tip, what's always a hit is a street cafe or some fast food. Your Filipina date will most likely ask if she can bring a friend along, and that's completely normal around here. Think about it, what inexperienced 20-year-old is going to feel totally comfortable going out alone with an older, maybe creepy guy? And since there'll be a few of you, cheaper joints like Jollibee are more budget friendly compared to splurging on a multi-course meal in a 5-star restaurant. So a street-side eatery, fast food joint or cafe are still your best bets to get to know each other. And if the sparks fly during or after the meal, then by all means go ahead and have a blast at the cinema and maybe even at a resort afterward. And feel free to check out my other info videos that'll hopefully help you navigate life in the Philippines a bit better. If you like what you see, a thumbs up would be appreciated. You can even go beyond that, but I'll leave that up to you. For any questions, your best bet is to use the comment sections or join my Philippine expat community on Discord. You find the link down below the video. And until the next video, I say catch you later from Cebu. Bye bye.